over here I should also make known three things. Alright, this is the matrix failure stress, ultimate stress. This is the, if the matrix were to fail first, onset is the is the fiber of, if the fiber were to fail first. Alright, FMU is if the fiber were to fail first. MFU is if the matrix were to fail first. Matrix is in the matrix when the fibers start to fracture. Is the stress in the fiber at the onset of matrix failure. Oh, okay. So this is when if the matrix were to fail first. So it's FMU, failure of matrix. This is the when the fibers start to fracture. So it's the failure of the fiber. So take note of that. It's a bit tricky over here. Alright. So FMU means if the matrix fail first. MFU is if the fiber fail first. Alright. So yeah, be careful of that. And therefore let's continue with the slides. Alright. And not slides, this is the websites. So the website over here, they'll talk about the different other approaches, saying that the fiber volume fraction fall in the range 30 to 70%. Like they are actually saying that this axial strength inaccuracy. So there is certain inaccuracy in this calculation. So they are trying to talk about it. So they actually show you the different strength ratio. You can alter. I don't know how it works. This is the stiffness ratio, and this is the amount of fibers you can. The black color one is the fiber. The yellow color one is the matrix. So over here, if I set to about 60, I load it. Alright. So I would believe the fiber strain is 49. I think. I don't know. So I don't know how it works. But yeah lor, I'll leave you to think about it in the future if you want to check it out in terms of a more detailed way of analyzing a composite. Okay, so over here this is another graph that is after the graphs that we have discussed. Okay, and what they are saying over there is that they're talking about if where the fiber were to fail first. Alright, if the fiber were to fail first, is it the fiber were to fail first? When the fibers start to fracture. Alright, so this is when if the fibers start to fracture. This is the line, and this is if the matrix over here. This is I think this is the case A, this is for case B, I think. Yeah, this is not, these two equations are from case B. Okay, so this is if the matrix were to fail first, or this is when if the fiber were to fail first. Okay, so yeah, so over here is if the matrix were to fail first. If the fiber were to fail first. Wow, 笑了. Yeah, this equation is if the matrix were to fail, if the fiber were to fail first, then overall is the matrix. However, if the matrix start to fail while also the fiber fracture also, then you're going to use this one. Alright, and yeah, it's not very detailed in the past, but it's a bit gray area which I don't understand here and there. But so over here, this is the so-called simultaneous equation between these two equations. So they actually solve for this f prime. Okay, where they would say that this is the overall stress one of your composite. So this is the matrix, this is the fibers. So this stress one that I can take is the intersection between the two scenarios of case B. Alright, if matrix were to fail first or the fiber were to fail first, this the cross section over here is the stress of the overall composite strength. That's what they're trying to say lah. Okay, and let's come back to here, this slide. So these are different inaccuracy they are trying to say, the transverse strength, alright, things like that, and shear strength. Alright, I'll leave you to think about it. Alright, but I need to also so-called highlight is that there will be an aspect ratio, the stress of the fiber divided by 2 times the stress of the shear stress. So stress of the fiber divided by 2 times the shear stress. Okay, and it's the critical aspect ratio. Alright, for the case B case. Alright, if the fiber were to fail. So this is the fiber, everything is about the fiber actually over here. So I think this is the thing, and you can actually so-called, how do I say, click the link. There are some links. They say for example, see axial strain inaccuracy. You can click this link and then you can read it out yourself. Alright, transverse strength, they also say transverse strength inaccuracy, click it and see, check it yourself, that thing. So if you need in the future, then you should, like, yeah. So I think this is yeah, that's it.